10 years, and sitting here tonight and watching the work that's being done, you should all give yourself a big hand, because there's some great stuff on the screen tonight. And be proud of what you do. You should. First of all, I want to thank the AICE and Tom Duff, Mary Caddy. I want to thank my assistants who spent so many hours, as Bob attested to, and he made his comments. Tim Vesey, who taught me how to run the Avid, and Pete Meyer, who was a fantastic guy with probably the most interesting sense of humor that I've ever come across. Bob Ackerman, who was my assistant, and a lot of long conversations with Bob about whether he wanted to stay in the business or not. And I remember a particular meal over sushi in LA, and I told Bob, I said, you know, I think you have potential to be a really, really good editor, and you just got to apply yourself. And thank God he applied himself. I want to thank all my clients who trusted in me to contribute to their projects, and I'm very thankful for having clients that were willing to try to do better work and constantly do better work. And the client maybe not always want to do that. They want to be a little safer, but my clients would push them, and the spots would be that much better because of it. I want to thank Joe Pitka, mainly for being Joe Pitka. So, one of the best there is. And then there's three people that I need to thank that were main people in my life. First is my brother Gary, who opened my eyes to the world of advertising and post-production in particular. And I thank him for that, because without it I'd still be teaching history somewhere and not standing up here in front of you guys. Another person I have to thank, a fellow Hall of Fame editor, Bob Blanford, who taught me everything I know about editing and a lot about life. And his partners, his brother Dick and Jerry Hastings too. The third person I need to thank is Rick Ledyard. Rick and I had a very interesting relationship, and one that wasn't always a lot of fun for either one of us. We were kind of went back and forth on a lot of issues, but Rick was the only man that fired me twice. So I thank him for rehiring me twice. But seriously, he built an environment at Avenue Edit that was so easy to work in, and I just thank him for that. One of the most unique people I've ever met in terms of somebody who's actually running a company and is a boss. He's an amazing guy. And lastly, I want to say that I am thankful for working in the business at a time when storytelling and emotions were used to put forth great concepts, and I was lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time and got the chance to work on those spots. And so for that, I thank you all. Thank you.